upon any other great eagle, they'd probably rip us to shreds.
Okay.
Let's go thin their numbers a bit, shall we?
Okay. It will set the priority higher. Yeah, I started off not following a build guide, and then about halfway through decided to follow a build guide, and with that I then copied the loot filter. Not least of which, I was getting so much loot, I was spending all my time travelling back. And the one thing that I'm not a fan of is the fact that you can't teleport back at all without everything resetting instantly. I really wish it gave you at least like a 5-minute grace period. Like to either do a respec or like just empty, even if it's just empty your bag. Max roll is very good, but if you add the things you need above higher in the list on a different colour, then you can at least salvage the things you want, so you can get the resources to craft to get onto the gear you want. Yeah, I think I've got that. So if I... where is it? It's in settings, right? Manage loot filters. So that's the loot filter I've currently got. With all of that in order. So I think it's good. It was the loot filter that was on the build guide, so this way and up and round, I guess. It's not a box, is it? No. The crazy thing is, we're talking about like all the Nintendo stuff and like Mega Drive. I saw a sealed copy of GoldenEye for the N64, and that sold for some crazy amount of money. Oh. He died quicker than I was expecting.
What like you don't. Well,
yeah.
On top of that, hey, try not to fall off. All we got to do is steer Talon towards the temple, and she should take care of the rest for us.
Okay. The LF might be disregarding the throwing and death arrow based on requirements. Yeah, but are the traps thrown? They're not. They're not. They're shot by the arrow. Hang on, we'll have a look at the skills in a minute. I need bow, not thrown, because the traps are not thrown. I'm using the bow to shoot the traps. Temple Rooftops. So, you meant to say trap, not throw. Yeah, because at the moment, skills-wise, we've got these ones up. And we are traps, yeah, additional traps. Trap rain, that's what I've got. Throwing is bow damage, and throwing becomes bow attack speed, requires a bow. That's what I've gone for. And then trying to get detonating arrow on trap detonation. And then bow damage. Gone that pathway. I just don't feel like I've been that lucky with drops, I have to say. Well, I can't say I found something and gone, wow, that's amazing. So I don't know if that's just bad luck or something, but yeah. Through one of the roof entrances. Okay, not that way then. When you get to endgame, you can focus and farm certain items, which is good. Yeah, that I definitely understand that the crafting in this game is less of a gamba than like PoE 2. The crafting in that was definite gamba, right? So at the same time, you know, it's good that not all. It's good that not all games are the same, right? We wouldn't want that either. This map is a bit long. PoE 1 crafting is incredibly complicated. I heard that PoE 1 was pretty complicated. Like I said, I never got to experience the joys of that. I found the campaign so far pretty long. I know people are blasting through it in like a couple of hours, but I'm like, why can't I use any abilities? I need mana, that's why. If you usually put LE crafting, PoE be playing it constantly. I think they're definitely going to make some changes with crafting though, right? Because I know a lot of people have said they're unhappy. But whether they'll change it fully, I mean, who knows? I can't believe they're going to leave it as it is. Because I haven't seen many people say they're that happy with it. In its current form.
Easy. Too easy.
I mean, the one thing I didn't want to do, I didn't want to play PoE 2 to death. So I didn't want to burn out on it while it's still in early access. So I did some Far Cry 5 stuff. What else did I do on stream? I did, yeah, Far Cry 5, PoE. Man, I can't even remember. Oh, one game I am a big player of is Once Human. I play a lot of Once Human. But I'm kind of in between seasons right now. So I've done everything I can do in the current season. So pretty much. And I don't like to farm the same dungeon or boss over and over and over on stream.
Not happening.
Because I think farming the exact same boss 50 times on stream is not that enjoyable. They haven't said anything about it because a lot of people are thinking PoE2 will be similar to PoE1 release crafting season by season. I mean, it worked for them before, right? It worked for them before. But yeah, I love Once Human. Once Human's a great game. It's got its issues, got its jank, but it's got a lot of potential. Now, I thought it might come across like they're holding back for PoE1. And PoE2 players might lean more. Yeah, that's true. I mean, yeah, that's a good point. But I hear the PoE1 community is a pretty die-hard community. Like, are they really looking to move from PoE1 to Last Epoch? Man, you don't want to die. Yeah. We've got a passive. So let's put them to that as well. Are we done?
Not happening.
Zizaran spoke with Darth, Micro Rats, Gazzy, and Hujo and Ziz. Got annoyed because Gazzy told him D4 had better crafting system than PoE2. Ziz couldn't disagree with him and then laughed. That's pretty funny. Yeah, I follow DM and Rax. So I've watched Ziz and Gazzy a couple of times on YouTube, but in terms of on Twitch, I follow DM and Rax. Ow.
Not happening.
There's a lot of dudes, not gonna lie.
Not happening.
The shadows.
Might have to drop some. Might have to drop some.
Shit. Okay, that's not too bad. Right. Man alive, we can't find the bloody exit. You're heading in the right direction. Looks good. This is obviously quite a long one. As you said, this was a long map, so yeah. You are indeed correct. Can't believe we're 57. I'm clearly not going very fast because people had said that you were going to be between 50 and 55 to complete the campaign. So I'm obviously going real slow. Oh, hello. Every time.
Not happening.
To the shadows.
Every time I put a smoke bomb down, they just AoE it. Is this going to be a good time to ditch gear? I think it might be. Because these maps seem pretty long. Basically a PoE 2 size. Some of the PoE 2 maps are pretty big. Though I actually do enjoy clearing them because they stay cleared pretty much, right? It's much easier to clear them and keep them cleared. That's multi-shot again. Mana efficiency with decoy. Okay. Blood of the Exile boots. No. Okay. Oh, I've got another idol here. What's that one? Caltrops. Increase attacks with shadows. Oh, we got a set. Pebbles Femur. Do I have that one? I got 2 of those now. There you go. Vitality attunement. Movement dodge. Experimental. No. Interesting though, but no. That's flurry. Okay. Oh, and I've got this thing. What's a temporal sanctum key? I've got another one of those. Temporal sanctum. There we go. I've got 2. Right. Holy OCD. You see the hotkeys under the items? Yes. Sorry, it's just because I'm slowly reading them, so yeah. Oh, can I? I mean, like,
Can I help
there we
you?
go. This one, yeah. Equip, sell, compare, control out mod range, and out mod explanation. So like that. Control out, and then control. But I have it on always compare, so. You see the from the inventory.
Stay safe, traveler.
Ah, you mean from here? Move to inventory and move back. Yeah, it's because I'm kind of organising these. But yeah. Yeah, I do have a little bit of OCD. You're probably
Very
not
well.
wrong. Do you know what it is? Do you know why I'm so finicky about my inventory? Is, hang on a minute. I play a lot of survival games. Planet Crafter, Sons of the Forest, Subnautica, you know, just to name a few. And I do very, very big base builds. Like really big base builds. And if you don't manage your inventory like 100% in those games, then you're in real trouble. So I definitely have a lot of it from that in how I organize inventory, without a doubt. yeah. Like, I just finished Planet Crafter, and, you know, I had so many lockers, but at the same time was able to get my crafting completely automated and all this sort of stuff, so... But that's definitely where my get your inventory right comes from, without a doubt. Storage systems of Valheim. Do you know, I have not touched Valheim. You'd get annoyed at your mates for not putting things back in Valheim, but that was other people's bases. But I tell you, if you look at the inventory on Planet Crafter, it's really good. It's got great quality of life. It's very well done, but you need so much stuff that you've really got to manage it. Yeah, you've really got to manage your inventory. Subnautica too. Subnautica, you need some pretty good inventory management. It's one of the things I liked about V Rising. Like V Rising, they were so good with the base building of it that they actually gave you like a special locker for each type of thing. So you had a locker that only took herbs and all this sort of stuff. That was actually, there's some really good quality of life stuff in V Rising. That was another good game. I guess you could call V Rising an ARPG, but it's not really. It's like a survival type, top-down, isometric. It's more isometric survival thing, base builder. But it's got some ARPG elements from it, right? What am I looking for here? Yeah, I want to go on this one, right? Which is Shuriken's Throne. And then we're on to traps, which is mana efficiency and throwing attack speed. And then detonating arrow. I want to go here. Elemental resistance. There we go. Yeah, V Rising was another good game. I really enjoyed V Rising. The bosses in V Rising were amazing. Really unique. Every boss felt different. Awesome voice lines. I mean, the Fisherman boss in V Rising has some of the best voice lines I've heard from a boss in any game. He's absolutely amazing. I mean, very, very funny, but like, just very freaking cool. And the principle that there's just a boss who's a fisherman, which was just like, that was just cool.
Not happening.
The shadows. Destroy them. Submit.
Okay.
Not happening.
The Weaver improved font of the erased. I don't know what that means. It keeps telling me that. Okay. I mean, this is pretty mana heavy, this build. There's no doubt about that. Feels like the survivability's up a little bit. Either that or I'm paying a bit more attention. I guess people that do the campaign really quick, I guess they just don't kill people, right? Do they just run through them? Is that what they do? They just run through and don't kill anybody? But like, how do they get their XP up?
Not happening.
Like, how do they... If you're not killing shit, how do you get your XP up? Because you can't get it just from the missions, surely. Not enough, anyway. Oh, shit.
To the shadows.
Okay, lower temple. Here we go. They know what res they need for each boss fight and then focus on damage. But do they kill all the little ones in between, like all of this stuff?
All you will find here is your death.
Not happening. Not happening.
Orvis, aid me! Nothing can stop me! Nothing!
Shit.
Here. No, that doesn't make sense. Apocalypse. Did you do this?
What? Pursue. Oh, it's all the void stuff left. No, they run past most and kill the bigger groups. Okay, makes sense, I guess, if you're going to do it that quick.
What do you think you're doing, my pitiful vessel maiden?
I am breaking the cycle. I refuse to be your sacrifice.
Disgraceful. Rage is unbecoming of you, child.
This is not rage. For millennia, the vessel maidens have died so you could live. Now feel the unending abyss of their despair.
What are you doing?
Why don't you show our guest the torment that now fills you?
What's happening? Get out of my mind!